Successive generations of students paid a heavy price because of my ignorance, but my insistence on bilingualism, and I wasn't helped by the ministry officials because there were two groups, one English speaking, one Chinese teaching. The Chinese teachers just taught Chinese as if they were in a Chinese school. So gradually, when I practiced my Mandarin once a week, today with 4 teachers, all PhDs in Chinese. We converse, we talk, we read bits. My oldest teacher was completely Chinese educated, Zhou Jinghai. He was head of a Chinese section of the education ministry. He's been trying to learn English, not successful. The younger generation, they were able to cross the divide and speak both Chinese and English, but the English was not very good. Chinese was their master language, just as Robin Hood's Chinese is his master language. Yes, he later went to England. He came to Singapore from Taiwan. He learned English and kept up his Chinese. He went to England, spent 6 years there, English university, and he speaks good English. But his English is not equal to his Chinese. Just as my Chinese is not equal to my English. And I watch interpreters, top-flight interpreters in China. I can't interpret as well as they can, but I know when they're making a mistake. From English to Chinese, they're superb. From Chinese to English, they make mistakes. Because English is their second language. It's a fact of life. So I asked them, supposing you have no work for, no visitors come, what do you do to keep it up? Because not using a language, you suffer language loss. Just as today, you ask me to speak in Hokkien, I can try a short speech maybe. A long speech, no. But in 1979, I could make an hour speech in Hokkien without notes, because I had it in my immediate recall box. Now I got to go to the computer and Control F looking for the word. By the time I discovered the word, the conversation has gone to another subject. There's a limit to what you can put in the recall box. You put too much in, like the computer, it hangs. The child just collapses. You don't believe me? You try it on your children. And many parents emigrated because their children couldn't take it. Or they send their children abroad to be educated abroad without Chinese. Gradually, I moved the education ministry and I insisted on my experience, which I shared with the younger generation Chinese, Wing Cheng. He was learning English the way I learned Chinese. Word by word translated from English to Chinese, and he reads it, and he spent some years in England. And he can speak English and he can write English, but his Chinese is absolutely superior. How do we do it? I say get them young, get them to listen, not to speak.